Hi everyone, it's Arlene, and I just wanted to do a quick video to show everyone how, when I first make my soaps, how I know what the quality of the soap is going to be. I was so honored, and I'm looking for the right word, last Saturday when I went onto YouTube and I saw Ommy's new video of her beautiful soaps that she makes with the feathers. And I was like so flattered that at the end of her video she featured the box of soaps that I had given her before the holidays and the way she commented on them. She said that my soaps reminded her of her soaps, the feel, the texture, and I was like, oh my God, that's like the best compliment anybody can get. I was really, really so flattered and honored by that comment that I can't even tell you. So was my husband. My husband was blown away. And especially the way she did the montage at the end with you know, the video and the pitches. Like, she is so busy. She runs such a successful business, her boutique, she teaches yoga, she's got a family, and for her to take the time to do that was just mind-blowing to me. Like, where did she even find the time to do that? So anyhow, Ommy, if you're watching, you just amaze me. Thank you so, so much. But I really was very flattered by that comment that she made, that my soaps remind her of hers, and that she's very picky with soaps, that other people's soaps that she used, and she's been using mine, and that her dad down in Puerto Rico actually liked one of the soaps that she sent, and it was actually mine. So I was very, like, you don't even know. But anyhow, this is how I get I don't make a soap unless I know the quality is going to be good, and this is how I do it. Like, for instance, this is the one in the video that she was feeling, and I'm telling you, it almost feels like wax, but it's not. That's how creamy it is, and nothing gets left on your hands. This is my last little piece that I have of this one. I love the fragrance. This was my Snowdrift that I did around Christmas time, and the fragrance is Frosted Snowdrops, or yeah, Frosted Snowdrops or Snowflakes or something like that, but it's beautiful. And I got it from Crafter's Choice. But that was that one. Now this one, she liked the texture of it too. I think in the video she thought it was peppermint, but it's actually, this is what I call tea time. And this has the fragrance oil white tea in it. I did put way too much tea leaves on the top. That's why it got so dark brown, which I actually just made another loaf of that, a brand new loaf where I put very few tea leaves on the top and, you know, less in the middle. But my Spellbound, she referenced to on the video. This is another good soap. This is my Sugar Plum, Frosted Sugar Plum. This was a Christmas one. Smells so nice. She had said that I put the, you know, glycerin swirls in the top. But all my soaps basically have the same feel, and it's because I don't make a soap. This was one of my Valentine's Day ones that I made, which this one I've already used, and I call it Special Angel. And it not only smells delicious with the angel fragrance, but it lathers so nice and it keeps your skin so soft. It's ridiculous. But I'm going to show you how I do the quality. All right. Now, when I first started making soaps back in June or July, I would just go on to any website and pull up a light calculator, and okay, I'm going to use olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil, some shea butter, some cocoa butter, how big of a batch I wanted to do. I would just put in however many ounces. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And boom, all right, it tells you the lye and the water that you have to use for that much oils. Okay. Now, my first couple of soaps I did like that, and I have one ball left just to show you. This was one of my first soaps. And I can actually feel the difference. This is actually like a bar of ivory, where these are more creamy. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I could feel the difference. Look at, I don't know what the heck happened to the back. I guess that's why I just had it thrown up there. I don't know, something must have spilt on it, but that's, like, I'll throw this out, that's gross, but I just had it sitting in a bin over there with, like, soaps that I'm not selling, that, you know, have no use for. But it wouldn't say the quality when you put whatever oils are in it. It doesn't say the quality. So I found the lye calculator on my app for my iPhone that I have it right here, and it's called Soap Calculator Pro. So I just click on that, and as you can see, I have all my recipes saved in here. And that was another thing, like, that Ommy had said. She goes, all her soaps kind of have the same feel, that I must use the same recipe for every soap. Which I was so flattered by that, because if all my soaps felt good to her, of course she would think that it's the same recipe, but every single recipe is different. I've never used the same recipe twice. But with this lye calculator, you want to do the ounces, the NaOH. I always keep it at 38. I superfat it at 5. Now, you hit next. And this is all of your oils. I'm going to get rid of the ones that are in there. That's the recent recipe I just did. Now, I'm just going to play around here and just show you. All right, let's do avocado oil, 8 ounces. Let's do coconut oil. Let's do cocoa butter, 4 ounces. Let's do coconut oil, 9 ounces. Let's do, where's olive oil? Let's do some grapeseed oil, 4 ounces. Let's do olive oil. Where are you? 9 ounces. Let's do palm kernel flakes, 6 ounces. Now this is just a rough thing, alright? Now we're going to hit result. And as you can see, it has all of the ounces of each oil that I want to use. Tells you the water and the lye. Now down here, the soap quality. Can everybody see that? Soap quality, where it has these green. Anything that's in green is A-okay. Anything that's not, you know this is not going to be a good soap. So they're suggesting that the conditioning should be between 44 and 69. Now the oils that I'm using for this recipe, their conditioning qualities only come out to 50.3. Oh no, actually the green is good. I'm sorry, it's the other ones. I did it backwards. Even with my glasses, I can't see. I apologize. So anything that's green is good. It's the other ones that you have to worry about, like the hardness of the bar. The hardness should be between 29 and 54. This one's at 78. Like, it's way too hard. The cleansing should be 12 to 22. It's 36.5. The INS is way too low. And the bubbly is way too high. So they're suggesting that this bar soap that I want to make, that those qualities are not where they should be. Now, when I'm looking at this, under the INS, there's writing, and with black letters, which I can't see from here. Even looking at it, like, I'm just that blind, even with my glasses, I cannot see it. So what I have to do to find that number is hit the little envelope, as if I'm gonna, because this is what I do anyhow, I email it to my computer, I email it to myself, and then I print out the recipe. But this is the only way I can see this number. It says balance score. The best being 0. If I was to do this recipe right now, the score is 143. Not a good soap at all. I would never, ever even make this soap. Now, let me explain something. I do make a shaving soap that the men absolutely love. My husband's like, he'll never buy shaving cream again. I got it off the website from such a wonderful, wonderful person who owns a huge company, and I absolutely love him. But when I put his recipe through this, the score is so high. So I'm not saying that this can't be a good soap, but the closest you can get this number to 0, the better. And believe it or not, I have never ever changed his recipe. I make it all the time. The men love it, but the number is high. So, but it's a shaving soap. It's just to shave with. It's not like you're using it to bathe or anything like that. But my husband loves it, so I'm not messing with the recipe, and I did get it online, but the number's high. Now, I'm going to, for instance, show you some of my recipes here that I make. And I'm going to let you know what the scores were. Okay. My love spell. That's this one. My score is 39.5. My masculinity. This one you know what? This one I put after I did the recipe through this. See, I like the way that Brambleberries prints it out better than when it prints out like this, because it's easier to read and I can put notes. So some recipes, after I do them on here, I go to brambleberry.com and I put in the same ingredients there just so I can print it out this way. But alright, and then on some of them I did put the quality. So this one was my Take a Chance, and as you can see the soap quality is 39.6. This one is my Clean Blue Teas, and the quality is 43.7. This one was a little bit high, but I was doing it, and I was getting so tired, I said the heck with it. I just wanted to make the soap. That was this one, the Frosted Sugar Plum. And I actually did this. I did the same recipe for that. And for this one, which was my Christmas time, which I put too much red dye in it, the color, that when you use this soap, the bubbles come out like red. So I couldn't even sell these. I have a ton of these, which I'm just gonna either melt down and add stuff to it, or I'm just gonna shave them into shreds and use it for toppings for other soap. But I have a ton of these, and they smell beautiful. It's an awesome soap, but because the bubbles came out red, I can't sell it. So that's either going to be like chunks or to put in another soap, or it's going to be shreds or whatever. That one was the highest one I've ever made. As you can see, the quality 66.9. Okay, this is my Dark Kiss. This is how I do it, but the quality 32.8. My Buried Treasure, which this is a new one I just made. Oh my god, it smells so good. It is so creamy. My recipe, and the balanced score of 39.4. I try to keep it under 30 or near 30. I really don't like to go above 50. This recipe, I have the name on the back. This quality was 47.4. That was a little high as well. My Sea Glass, this one was 32.8. My Angel, that's this one here, that I made for Valentine's Day. I did put glycerin embeds in the top, but this one is, oh my god, I love this soap. That one, as you can see, the quality is 31.1. My Monkey Farts, that's this one, which I call Let's Monkey Around. Oh my god, I love that fragrance. It's so pretty. That one, the quality is 37.2. So every single recipe is different. Like I said, I've only done the same recipe on 2 soaps, and that was the 2 Christmas ones. It was the Christmas Time, the green and red, and the Sugar Plum. So that's the only one ever that I've used the same recipe. So But that's how I get the quality of my soaps. I will not make a soap if that number is too high. Again, the closest you get to 0, the better the soap will be. Now, I just formulated, which I'm going to make a soap. I'm not going to show you. That's why I stapled it the other way. I'm not going to show you my oils. I have to keep some secrets for myself. But it took me a long time to formulate this one. And I'm going to make a special Mother's Day soap out of it. And as you can see, I got the balance to 8.5. Now, I don't know how much better, unless it's 0, that you can get, but my balance score came out to 8.5. I can tell you that the oils for this soap are going to be castor oil, coconut oil, olive oil, palm kernel flakes, shea butter, mango seed butter, and apricot kernel oil. So that's going to be the oils for this soap, and I balanced it out to 8.5. So looking very forward to making that, because that's going to be like a near perfect soap if I've ever seen one. Got to figure out the fragrance, the colors, and it's going to be my Mother's Day special soap. But I hope this helps everybody. If you do not have the Apple iPhone, it might be on the Android, I'm not sure, but you need to get this lie calculator, because then every soap that you've been making or that you want to make, you can check the quality. And trust me, I've gone online and I've gone to a lot of lie calculators. Like I said, I'm a new soap maker. I've only been making soap since June or July. This is the only one I found that tells you the quality, so you know what you're making before you make it. Everything else, you put in what you want to use, and sure, here's the lye, here's the water. It doesn't tell you how the soap's going to turn out. So this, I think that's why, not to say anything, but I think that's why my soaps come out good. I mean, everybody that I give my soaps to seems to love them. I mean, I can't believe that people are lying to me. So, I don't know. I just think that, you know, everybody should go out and get this. And again, it's the Lie Calculator Plus, and it's for the iPhone. And at least you'll know what you're doing before you do it. So I think it's a great tool to have. And plus, you're sitting on a bus, you're sitting on a train, you know, you're anywhere. You think of a recipe you want to do, you could pop it right in. You always have it with you, because you always have your cell phone with you. I just love it, and that's what I use, and I think that's why my soaps come out so nice and creamy. So they smell good. I gotta get better with technique of like swirling and stuff like that and doing different things to the tops. But this soap I made, I love the way this one smells. This is black raspberry vanilla. So because black and raspberry and vanilla are in the name of the soap, I did it black, white, and red. And when you use this soap, I mean, it smells delicious. It's so creamy. It's so good for your skin. There's so many good oils in this and butters. I put too much black color. So when you use the soap, the bubbles are gray. So I still have a lot to work on when it comes to soaping and learning new stuff every day. But this has helped me a lot. If I can get the colors down pat and the designs and stuff like that, I think I'll be okay. But for now, this has been my greatest help. And, you know, if you choose to make a soap, even when you put it through here and it says the bubbles, like if it should be between this and it's way low, you know that when you're making that soap that it's not going to lather good. There's not going to be a lot of bubbles. It's telling you that it needs to be, you know, in between those certain numbers. So it's all in what you choose to do. After I know the butters and oils that I want to make, you know, that I want to use, I'll do this, and I'll go back and tweak it and say, okay, let me take out 2 ounces of the olive oil. All right, I'm using mango butter. Let me put 1 more ounce in. And I'll fool around with everything and keep going back. Sometimes it takes me hours. This is no joke. It takes me hours to do that until I get everything highlighted in green and where that balance score is as close. Like, I don't like to go over 50. I like to get it 30 and under. But yeah, there is, 39, 36. But never will I do a soap if it's 75, if it's 90. And believe it or not, recipes that I get off the internet, I put them through this, and you would be real scared if you saw what the numbers were. And these are reputable businesses that just put all their recipes online for everybody to see, and they share them, and you would be really scared if you put them through here and actually saw what the qualities of those soaps are. So I'm very careful with that. But I hope this helps everybody. And I've been sick for a long time lately. Like, I can't get over this cold and the congestion and the runny nose, and just, I don't feel good. But what do you call it? I hope this helps people. And again, it's Soap Calculator Plus for the iPhone app. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if you could see it. That's my cat Sparky. He's so pretty. I stole him from someone's house because they were abusing him. Took him right off their porch, brought him home, and never looked back. That's one thing I can't tolerate, is animal abuse. And they were so mean to this cat, and my cousin Catherine told me about it. My cousin Catherine was like, Arlene, I know your cat just passed away. I was so devastated when my shaman died. She goes, they're so mean to the cat across the street. He's such a pretty cat. You should come and get him. And it was Easter Sunday 2 years ago. I went, got him, brought him home, and never looked back. And, I love my cat. So, Catherine, if you're watching, thank you, because that's the best gift anybody gave me was my cat. Anyhow, that's what it looks like when you pull it up. There are other apps out there for the iPhone. I've seen them, but this is the one. And like I said, you need to go out and do it so that you know the quality of each soap that you're making and that you're putting out there. And who knows? Everybody uses this. One day, there'll only be fantastic soaps out there. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? So anyhow, thank you, Ommy, so much for the wonderful review that you gave me. I really appreciated it. And I was so flattered, like I said, when you said that I must use the same recipe because all my soaps had the same feel. It was very flattering that you said that. And I guess now I can see why you would think that, but no, all my recipes are different. It takes me a long time to calculate them on this and to figure out what I'm going to put in. But I really, really was so thrilled, and the time that you took to do the end with the pictures and everything was just so special. And I know you're a busy lady. You're just fantastic. I love everything that you do. I do, you inspire me every time I watch one of your videos. I actually want to run out and buy feathers now to decorate some soaps with feathers. And I just love everything that you do, and you give me so many ideas. It's just wonderful, and we all learn from each other. I think that's what's a really good thing. So I'm hoping this helps people. Maybe everybody's using this to begin with. I don't know. But if not, it's a really good tool to have, and I think you should run out and the app is free. Just download it onto your iPhone. See if they have it for Android or BlackBerry, whatever. And I think it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad I could share it with everybody. And everybody, let's get back to making wonderful soaps. Okay, so hope everybody has a wonderful day. Everybody have a happy Valentine's Day. And hopefully, I'll be making a new soap soon, and I'll be cutting it, and I'll be showing everybody what I do. And I can't wait to make this soap with the 8.5 score. That's going to be my special Mother's Day soap, so I can't wait to do that. And I'll be showing everybody what that one is. Alright, so for now, this is going in the garbage. So for now, everybody have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody. Love yous.